as we get closer towards the noon hour. So maybe that experience, though, probably doesn't hurt because it looks like all of them, for the most part, very well behaved, pretty calm as they're going to move up behind the gate.
I was just going to say, you really like the demeanor that I see from all 7 out there. Nice and relaxed, so I don't think going to be any concern in that regard. And the starting gate is now rolling for qualifier number 8. And we have all 7 scheduled starters taking up their positions. Good-looking qualifier coming up next. Mark?
Yes, race number 8, qualifier number 8 here today. Just one driver change to note. That was on the 7, Century Lucifer. Tyler Borth does the driving. Here is the field. Number 1 is Lions Tug of War, a Lions Somewhere colt trained by Greg McNair. Doug McNair in the bike. Number 2, Ace 44 Beaver, is a Dally colt trained by Kyle Bossens. The driver is Trevor Henry. 3 is Johnny Be Quick, a Big Bad John colt trained by Gino Cicero. The driver is Jody Jameson. 4, Light Up the World, American Ideal colt trained by Tony Beaton with James McDonald. 5 is Singin' with Jimmy, a Big Jim colt trained by Jody Cullen. Travis Cullen drives. 6 is Peloton Sealster, a Shadow Play colt trained by Dr. Ian Moore with Sylvan Filion. And 7 is Century Lucifer, another Shadow Play colt. Renee Dion trains. Tyler Borth will do the driving. All right, there you go. A field of 7 for qualifier number 8. Another break to come up following this 8th qualifier, as we've got 12 in total for this Friday here from the Hawk. Starting gate to the top of the stretch as a field of 7 is all lined up. Pacing colts and geldings, picking up speed. Here they come. And they're off and pacing. Peloton Sealster is going to leave out well down the center of the track. Some early speed also shown here by Johnny Be Quick, living up to the name. Johnny Be Quick shoots out of there at the rail. Lions Tug of War was also off to a nice start as Ace 44 Beaver goes in behind in 4th. From the outside, Century Lucifer is going to land in mid-pack in front of Light Up the World, and then we go back to Singing with Jimmy. So a few of them still looking for seats as they get into the first turn. Johnny Be Quick has command. 2nd is Lions Tug of War. In 3rd is Ace 44 Beaver, as Peloton Sealster had to take back to drop in 4th. 30 and 2 was the opening split. A 2-length advantage here. Loose leader is Johnny Be Quick as they straighten out into the backstretch. Lions Tug of War is in 2nd. Ace 44 Beaver in 3rd. And then racing in 4th is Peloton Sealster. 2 more lengths back to Century Lucifer in 5th, as closing in on that rival is Light Up the World 6th. And racing in 7th is Singing with Jimmy. So as they come up towards the midway point, single file and fairly tightly grouped here is this field of 7 as they come by the midway point. The half was hit in 1:01 and 2. That was the second quarter in 31 seconds. A 2-length advantage here for the Big Bad John colt, Johnny Be Quick. In 2nd remains Lions Tug of War. On that one's back in 3rd is Ace 44 Beaver. Peloton Sealster is still there in 4th. Mid-pack 5th is Century Lucifer. 6th around the far turn is Light Up the World. And then we go back to Singing with Jimmy, who rounds things out. Nobody's moved just yet. There's the first one to go. Ace 44 Beaver pops out from 3rd, but it's a 2.5 length lead up front for Johnny Be Quick at 3/4 in 1:31 and 3. 30 and 1 split there, and they'll sprint on home as they straighten out into the stretch. It's Johnny Be Quick with a few lengths of separation on them. Outside 2nd is Ace 44 Beaver. At the rails, Lions Tug of War looking to rally now. Century Lucifer on the far outside. Between horses is Peloton Sealster and Light Up the World, but up front it's Johnny Be Quick trying to go the distance. Rushing up is Century Lucifer trying to get there. Johnny Be Quick and Century Lucifer on the outside got there to take it. Johnny Be Quick was 2nd, tight for 3rd. 2 minutes flat is the final time.
And yes, indeed, Century Lucifer really kicking home with authority there in qualifier number 8. Didn't look like he had enough racetrack to get there. 28 and 2 was the final quarter time. His had to be in the 27 and change range from where he came from. And yeah, kind of a measured win here. Tyler Borth picking up the driving assignment. The Renee Dion trainee getting it done. Son of Shadow Play, hauling down the tempo setter right on the money in another impressive effort here in qualifier number 8. We'll switch gears. We have another trotting event coming up next when the Rookie Showcase returns on COSA TV.